So that's the 9 hours off now. I'm not going to make this 7:30 ferry. I've got to be there at 6:30. You know, sometimes you look at the mileage, the time you've got, you think you can do it when you work out what you think your average speed's going to be, but then all you need is a few set of traffic lights, bypassing town centre like Dumfries, and it just cocks it up when you've just minutes to play with. But obviously if we do miss it, we've just got to say just, but then we've got maybe a 4-hour wait then for the next ferry. So might just mean finishing, getting back home Saturday morning instead of Friday night. It's no big deal, is it? You always like to be home on a Friday. I know some people are always in a rush on this A75, even though it's a 40 mile an hour speed limit. no need to drive within a cigarette paper of the back of me. There'll always be an opportunity to get past. You don't have to be that far off the back of your bleeding truck. Bullying your way through. Because I'll always, especially on a road like this, I'll always pull over into a lay-by like I did before to let you past. You'll not get there any quicker, will you, driving up my arse? When I'm doing over the speed limit, I'm not telling you what I'm doing. Not that much more. But 40 mile an hour along here is like, you feel like you're walking. There's always a risk of getting a speeding ticket. It's not worth it for me. I'm not going to sit there mile after mile after mile doing 40 mile an hour with a load of trucks behind me. I'll pull over and let you past. Some of these drivers need to chill out. And I bet these guys are going to be on the same boat as me anyway, because they're going to miss the 7:30 boat. So they're going to be parked up for 3 hours now, waiting for the next one. Obviously that's not everybody who's on this road. But I suppose rules go out the window on a Friday, don't they? Just trying to get home. that's kind of a bit of a cock up really, because originally I was booked on the 7:30 ferry. I was told I had to be here no later than 6:30. Because I knew I'd get here later than 6:30, they changed the booking and put me on the 11:30 ferry. So I've arrived, well, it's 7:15 now, I probably arrived about 10 minutes ago and was told I was early enough for the 7:30 ferry, so I should have kept the original booking. But the problem is, I still might get on it, but it's fully booked now, obviously with other people, and I'm on standby, so if there's room I'll get on it. If not, I'm going to be sat here till 11:30. See, the thing is, if I hadn't made the 7:30 and was still booked on it, I think you have to pay a kind of a surcharge from pushing you back onto the later boat. But if you do it the other way around and arrive early, they just want to get shut and they'll get you on it. Never mind. Anyway, it's quite a nice place to park up. Look. Nice and quiet. Right, so give it 20 minutes and see what happens. I think I'll get changed actually.
Where am I going exactly? All the way, right?
This is tight. It looks like I'm the last one on. Just about fit. Is he going over there? Is he? Or is he going across? Is he going across there? Yeah. All right, right, I'm going to. Right, I'm going to back up a bit. I thought they were just shifting over one space. I didn't realise they were going on that side. Living the dream. Right, so I managed to get on just in time, got the last space on the, I was the last one on. The tipper had to move over just to give me enough space, because that original space I wouldn't fit in. So, off we go. I'm just going to stay outside for a bit, have a wander around, take in the view, stretch my legs, and then go inside and get something to eat. So catch you later. Nearly there now. Right, so we've arrived in Belfast. I'm just driving past all the guys that were driving up my arse on the way to the port. So it didn't save them much time, did it, if I'm getting off the boat before them? I understand you've got to get your foot down sometimes to get home, but just don't drive up my arse. glad I brought my sun cream now. See, whenever you travel across the sea from the mainland, it's always sunny on the other side. Right, so I've just come out of Belfast, heading down the M1. Probably be there in 2 hours. Oh, makes a change having a different view. Never been to Northern Ireland before. I've been to the south, like I say, fishing a couple of times, but never Northern Ireland. I know once we go across the border from Northern Ireland into the Republic, because they're more EU than us, or than me, I'm going to have to stop at a cash machine. I think I'll need some cash for the toll, and it's also in kilometres. Because it's in kilometres, my destination's a bit farther away, so it might take a bit longer. But then again, I'll be driving faster. Instead of doing 56, I'll be doing 90, so I might even get there quicker. I don't know yet, we'll just have to wait and see. So far, so good. I think it's amazing you can travel a couple of miles out of the capital just in open countryside, and it's a nice day. There's not a lot of traffic. Just wish it were like this all the time. Right, so now we've crossed the border. Whether you'll be able to do that easily in a couple of years, I don't know. And now we're in kilometres. So I can drive faster now. But the destination's further away. As you can see, all the road signs are different and the road markings and things, just like that. Right, so I've just stopped at the services, got my euros for the toll, just in case they don't accept debit cards. Quite surprised really, because it's not a massive service area, but there's plenty of HGV parking that's nearly empty. It's free overnight parking. Even the cash machine's free to use inside. It's nice and clean, staff are friendly. not used to. I'm not used to that. I could get used to it though. Right, 1 minute and then I'll have had a 15-minute break. So I'll hang fire for a sec. Right, so I'm now on site and I'm just going to show you what all the fuss was about regarding this delivery in super speed and how urgent it was and what it was. You'll be amazed. So, get out the truck, have a look. I'll come round here. Ta-da, that's it. A full pallet of water. A little pallet of water. That's what all the fuss is about. I don't believe it. Right, well anyway, get it unloaded. Right, so now I'm heading back to get the ferry from Dublin. Funny is with those pallets, been told they're desperate for them, got here, the guy didn't even know what they were for. It's flavoured sparkling water, I think. must be something, well, it might be something to do with the fact that at the moment there's a carbon dioxide shortage in the UK. So lots of breweries, I think, are running out of beer as well. I think, or was that Russia in the football? Can't remember. Anyway, it's done. And I'm heading home. Right, so I've just arrived at the port. It's 2:30. There's a boat due out now, but it's full, so they'll not let me on that one. So now I've got to wait for my booked ferry, which is about 8:30. So I've got to wait here for 6 hours. So I've got to start my break, interrupt it to get on the ferry, have the rest of it on the ferry. So that's it from me, really. I'm gonna go to bed for a bit. So good night, good day. Right, so the ferry's just docked. Everyone's just getting off, as you can see, and then once it's empty, I'll be getting on and going home. Right, so eventually I've been given the nod. It's 9:45 now, so it's late. I'm knackered. Bearing in mind I started at 4 this morning, it's now 10 o'clock at night, and I'm partially through a daily rest period. I've just had to interrupt it to get on the ferry. So by the time I get off, that'll be complete, and then that'll give me enough time to get to Manchester. bit different, weren't it? And all for a pallet of water.
GPS signal detected.